So here the question is that an electron is projected horizontally with kinetic energy this, a magnetic field of strength this exists in the vertically upward direction. The palm rule said that if the four fingers are directed along the magnetic field direction and the thumb along the direction of the velocity, then the face of this palm will direct the direction of the magnetic force. So electron deflection is, in this case, will be the magnetic field strength is along upward, so velocity is along this direction, so force is along this. So if the electron is going towards this side, electron should deflect towards the right of its motion is along this direction, so it will deflect along this direction, but it will not so, because the force is equals to Q into V cross B. It is for positive charge particles. So for electron it will be just opposite, so it will be not towards the right of its motion but towards the left of its motion, because of its a negative charged particle. For the electron it will be, if the here horizontally the velocity, that means thumb along this, palm is along, four fingers along vertical upward direction, so the palm face is with its motion, it should be towards the right, but because of this electron, that means negative particle, it will be, the answer will be that it will deflect towards left of its motion. Okay. Now come for the next part. Calculate the sideways deflection of the electron in travelling through 1 meter. Make approximation. So first part, for the first part, answer will be towards left of its motion. Towards left of its motion. Come for the second part. Second part says that calculate the sideways deflection of the electron in travelling through 1 meter and makes approximation. So it is going towards this direction, and if it goes along x-axis, if it goes 1 meter, it is deflecting towards left, and how much deflection will be? That means if sideways this direction, along this direction, if sideways deflection is like this one, so how it will deflect? For this case, for sideways deflection, we can calculate by using the formula S equals to ut plus half a t square, right? So for this case, u is 0 plus half a, that means we have to calculate a and we have to calculate t. T can be x by v, that x by v whole square. So we have to know a, we have to know v, and we have to know x. X is given. Here x it is given. It is 1 meter. Now the value, that is the kinetic energy here, the kinetic energy is given. Kinetic energy here 10 kilo electron volt, and one more data is there, that is kinetic energy here it is given, that is 10 kilo electron volt, and magnetic field strength is given 1 into 10 to the power of minus 7 Tesla. 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla, it is given. Kinetic energy is given. So from kinetic energy we know kinetic energy equals to half m v square. So kinetic energy is given, that means we can calculate the velocity from this. So from this, v is equals to 2 into – 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 2 it will be 2 into 10 kilo electron volt. So we have to convert it in joule. 10 into 10 cube, that means it comes in electron volt. From electron volt to joule, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 divided by the mass of the electron, and mass of the electron we know 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg, that means in SI unit. So this is the value of V. Now we know X, we know V. Now we have to calculate acceleration. So for acceleration, or by this, S equals to half into acceleration. Acceleration in this case, as we know, force equals to Q into VB. V and B are in perpendicular, are with perpendicular to each other. So VB sine 90 degrees. So QVB is the magnitude. So that means force is equals to mass into acceleration, that is equals to Q into V into B. From here we can get the value of the acceleration, that is QVB by M. So we can put here the value of the acceleration QVB by M into X by V whole square. So that means half QB X square by M into V. We can put the value, that means half into charge of electron, that means 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. B is given this one, 10 to the power of minus 7. X is given 1 meter, so that means 1 square, divided by mass of the electron, that is 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 into V. V is the value of this, root under 2 into 10 into 10 cube, that into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 divided by 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31. You can get the value, you can calculate and get the value. S will comes approximately 0.0148, that is in meter in SI unit. So it will become approximately 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter, approximately 1.5 centimeter. This is the answer. Thank you.